Kate! Oh, forget it. That's gonna kill my voice one day, but anyway, get Skyrim started. Oh, that is gonna kill my voice one day. I just know it. And Skyrim is not gonna boot until I force it, is it? Moving my mouse pixel by pixel onto text manager's open button. There it goes. As soon as you open task manager, it's gone. Every time. It just doesn't want to be left out. Oh, come on. Here we go. Hopefully this stream won't end so suddenly as last storm. But when nature calls, you have to accept the charges no matter what those... You know, you just have to. Back to the search of looking for light armor that doesn't look like ass.
More inside.
The problem is, the light armor that looks good also looks pathetic and not protective. We've got the DeviantART, but I don't want to go around in something as pathetic as leather. And then there's Elven and Orcish, which would not look good. You know, Elven and bloody glass don't look. Wear this until I get better armor overall. And I can go back to wearing heavy armor, which, well, I can wear something nice that doesn't look as pathetic. Because the problem is, leather armor looks really pathetic. It looks good, but in terms of armor, you don't expect it to be taking any hits, because it's leather. It's kind of light. It's, you know, it's mobility over everything else. It's something you stick an archer in. Same with, and fur. Well, that's not even armor. That is just fur. And that's just to keep you warm. Or, to be honest, will a fur kilt even do that? I kind of don't think so. I don't think a fur kilt's going to keep you warm at all. So where's this tomb I have to... There it is, Volunrude. She's pointing in the right direction for once. Oh, I have to. I think I even see... What? I think I saw a spider from that really giant camp. Yeah, well, in arrows. At least I got it back. Yes. That's peculiar. The abominations were fighting a spider. Not quite sure why. I didn't know a spider spawned there, but for some reason, some weird shit spawns at this camp. I don't quite know why, because I don't believe it's even the center of the world. Cell 00, if you will. I don't think it is Cell 00. How can I miss a mammoth so badly? Fucking oh, is it because it's got stuck behind a tree? because it's behind a tree. There we go, one camp of abominations destroyed. Saber cat's meant to be there, but I've never seen a spider spawn there before. I'm just opening the map. It is pretty central. Maybe it is 0-0. But I thought Riverwood was 0-0. And of course Riverwood's there. Maybe it is 0-0. Because I know stuff weirdly gets dumped here. I've seen stuff to get dumped there. Through them. You know, when a body gets cleaned up, it sort of sometimes gets dumped there. It's unusual.
Am
I even heading for the right one anymore? So I mug crab the other day. Horrible creatures. Goodbye. And that was your average Typical Oblivion conversation. Which, strangely, I didn't hear ever since I got the unofficial patch. I tended to hear just the same sort of, I tended to just see, hello, goodbye, and you know, like, they didn't even have anything generic to say. I mean, at least the mud crab one was always humorous, and definitely triggered way too often vanilla, because it just seemed to go off all the time. Hence why it became a meme. Sometimes memes are memes because they're good, and sometimes the memes are memes because they're bad. The Skyrim Guard ones are definitely because they're funny bad. In fact, actually, no, that's how most memes come about. Although some memes are just unfunny. I don't know why they sprung up. I thought the whole thing with a meme had to be funny. But can you, Osmo? That's good arrows. One tip with mages, always get them in melee range, because then they switch to a knife and suck ass. Smashy smashy. Don't go wrong with smashing bandits' heads in, ever. At least they always wear like fur and leather and studded and all the other low grade armours that you would expect as a bandit. Rather than inexplicably having like glass art or even Daedric armor, like they did in Oblivion, which was just humorous when a bandit tried to shake you down for 50 gold while wearing a full suit of glass or Daedric armor. Often both, because there was one wearing light armor and one wearing heavy armor in that group. So when they sort of approached you wearing that and demanded 50 gold, you just help but think, there's something serious. Why don't you just sell your armor and live like a king for the rest of your life? You can buy a house for that. And yet, they wanted that 50 gold. Because they always want your 50 bloody gold, no matter what level you were. Because Oblivion's level scaling was horrendous. I don't believe Morrowind had level scaling, and of course Skyrim does, but it stops at a certain point. And their equipment only ever goes so far. Sit back down. My quest for booty is... It's actually a surprising... I think actually vanilla, that's the biggest payment you ever get. That's the most money you ever make of anything. Even the Thieves Guild doesn't make you that much. 20,000's a lot. A lot for a vanilla amount. I mean, it's not a lot considering what you can buy with that much. I mean, won't even really furnish you a full house in Solitude, but who cares? Wait a second. Yes, Nazir's finally gone away from that sanctuary. He must have teleported when he went inside. Wait, what's the other one I have to kill? I'm sure there was like a third contract I had to kill, which is probably all the way... Where is this like little third contract? Is it not fucking Markov? I don't even know, because I think I like... Oh no, there's only 2 contracts, derp. I think Morven Scar is south. No, it's there. It's on the bloody window, isn't it? Yeah. Derp. You know, I remember where some things are, just not others. Funny, because in reality I have quite a good sense of direction. I know where I'm going, typically. You know, I get a lay of the land and then I sort of follow it. But my in-game sense of direction is atrocious. But I don't navigate with compass. I really struggle. I mean, I could do that at sea, but on land, I sort of navigate by landmarks, and I sort of know where I'm going as a result. America, you can navigate by compass, because everything's like either north, south, or east or west. It's very grid-like. It's very nice and easy to navigate. Guess that's what you get for having a country that was built from scratch in a more modern era. Rather than Europe, which sort of sprung, and China and all the other... pretty much the rest of the world, which I mean, maybe not Australia. Australia, I think, is the same as America, and it's a newer country which is very well thought out and much easier to navigate. Although I don't know with Australia, I don't know if it's just the cities that are. Are you a hunter that was trying to kill or something? Yeah.
It's not like my potent. Take a look.
I don't know how you can even think of fighting anything with a bloody woodcutter's axe. Nah, buy some fur armour.
Good day.
Because for some reason, even though it's freezing cold, they don't even put shirts on. You'd think you would have like this wool coat that you wore, but no, they don't even bother with that. Bloody fur armour in Oblivion was more concealing. And Oblivion's colder! Oh wait, no it isn't! Cyrodiil is a bloody warm country. Oh, that's bright. Ow, my eyes. My eyes. Ow.
Prime? Strong!
Eef. Eef. I'll jump down cliffs like a maniac. Eef. Nope. What's this? Durzogs. Unusually cold climate for Durzogs. I thought they were more lower Cyrodiil sort of beings. Although everything in Cyrodiil was sort of this. There was the white bits around Bruma, and the rest of it was sort of the sickly nuclear green. So kind of hard to judge because that was the one. That was Oblivion's probably biggest flaw, was just how boring the landscape was. You know, it was clearly clearly a limitation of console. I mean, mods exist that do make it a lot more interesting. But it was clearly a limitation of the fact that it was on console. And the engine couldn't handle it on console. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Because, remember, Skyrim is actually a smaller world space. You won't think it, but it is. It is actually a much smaller world space, about 2/3 the size. Because Morrowind's the smallest, about half the size of Skyrim. And about 1/3 the size of Oblivion. While Oblivion, Skyrim, about 2/3, double the size of Morrowind, 2/3 the size of Oblivion. Now, the thing is, if Morrowind was fully, all of Morrowind rather than just Vardenfell, that would be a different story. It would probably be the biggest of the lot. Because Morrowind is a huge bloody country. It's one of the... I think it is the lot. It's either just behind Cyrodiil or just above it. It's actually one of the... would be one of the largest if the whole mainland was done. Beyond Skyrim finally actually showed something off. It showed a teaser for Morrowind. And, you know, while it looks nice, I just can't help but think that it's just like another tiny sliver of land. Sort of teasing more, you know, with what they released being a teaser rather than anything else. No, not the video, I'm talking about when it actually gets released. Because Beyond Skyrim Bruma is not... For all those years, and it's kind of a case of it's too ambitious a project, spread too thin. That's how I've always felt about Beyond Skyrim. And it was complete vaporware until Bruma came out, and even then, that's all they have after this time because they're too unfocused. Is the simple reasoning. They do good work, but you know, they do have to write it all, but they're just too unfocused. They just don't have a clue. I mean, there's like, let's say they have 100 team members. They've only got like 10 team members on each province, because they've spread it out so much. Also, who knew Brigands fight trolls? In other modding news, I've been following... Obviously, I follow most of the big projects. And some of the small projects. I don't bother following Beyond Skyrim devoutly because it just doesn't... They just don't release enough of... They're quite closed development, and they just don't release enough to, like, directly follow. But, of course, whenever something big comes up the other Skyrim projects, and sometimes even the Fallout projects report it. I mean, to be honest, I first knew not because of I think Skyrim and Oblivion, but it turns out Fallout 4 New Vegas also sort of mentioned Beyond Skyrim. So it's kind of a case of, like, they're all sort of get along, because it's kind of like, you know, it's just a Bethesda game thing.
Yes?
Swanky hat. Yeah, they all sort of they're all sort of in the same sphere of influence. You know, but I devoutly follow Cascadia, Capital Wasteland, Fallout 4 New Vegas, Skywind, and Skyblivion. I also sort of follow, what is it now? Fallout Miami, which is a much smaller project. These slaughterfish. They are. Can't even hurt me here. It's kind of pathetic. Anyway, how does slaughterfish have been dealt with in the always hilarious way of just luring them up to shore where they can't hurt you and then whacking them? Because that's the only way underwater combat's feasible in Skyrim. Although it is possible to do certain things underwater. I mean, you can have a lesser power that works underwater. It's possible. You know, reusable power. You can use them underwater. It is quite unusual. That's about the only way underwater combat's possible in Skyrim, is certain powers can be used underwater. But anyway, back to the subject of talking to Free Dog. Because we all love talking to Free Dog.
Well, what word of the Emperor? Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous... Despite your misfortunes, now, of course, I must ask. Killing the Emperor... Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard... Now, might I offer some... Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family.
And all he does is recruit 2 generic no-names, who are for some reason essential.
I'll follow you till I'm done. Ah! Well done. Those caravanners can be an elusive but here's your payment. Well earned indeed. Ah, so the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, Your payment, my friend. Well, just one right now, actually. I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes. She's a maid, old and feeble. But with your political affairs are your own. But any allegiance you may have in the ongoing war could very well affect...
It's funny because it's like always the fact, unless you... By the point you picked a side, you pretty much captured that fort because you do Whiterun so early.
Ah, I am a child of Hammerfell. My past is long, and I'll teach you how to use it effectively. And
yes, 20,000 gold is going to get me a long way with your prices. So, but it's the quickest way to get bloody light armor up.
It is
Oh
done.
dear, the corpse is speaking to me again.
Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, and the Dark Brotherhood yet live.
Your eyes.
But our work is
Oh,
just
no.
beginning. Approach me, listener, and hear my word.
And here come the Radiant shit quests.
Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the indolent farmer at the Villamere Inn in Iverstead. Accept his gold.
Oh,
Then
you're
kill
almost
the
as slow as
So begins a
Mifala, that really slow whispering door. Let's shut the door on you. And let's never ever speak with it again. Ever. Ever. Maybe when I come back with that. Because that for some reason that's a proper quest that doesn't go away. Ever. Just really annoying even. Just check my quests. Yeah, I might as well start moving the star at some point. If I'm in Riverwood, I might as well start it. You know, it's just a nice little quest. It's not a particularly big quest. And to be honest, I'm already sort of doing Azura. I've already sort of done Azura's bidding once, so it doesn't really matter if I become the next bloody Nether Arena again. Okay. What the name is Siphus?
Oh yes, it is Cicero. Gotcha! Oh,
Oh, Cicero.
oh, Cicero has returned. Not to kill the. In the meantime, I'll make myself at home in the. Listener!
Oh, not again.
Let's kill someone. Oh, all right then, listener. Cicero will just carry on with what he was.
To be honest, it made sense. It makes sense to spare him. I mean, maybe annoying, but let's face it. The Dark Brotherhood needs everyone it can get, and he's the only one who knows how to tend the Night Mother. I mean, who knows what that weird corpse is into, and what it requires. What keeps it so fresh after all these years.
I can take you to where you headed.
Solitude.
Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
This boat is uncomfortable. My little shark boat cannot fit on these tiny little planks. And yet it still manages to be more comfortable than a coracle. Because at least if I shift my shark butt to one side, I don't fall in. Personal experience with coracles not good. Oh dear. Oh yay! I can finally dump some shit at that museum. But I might as well go get Noss's helmet. Did I do Wreck of the Ice Run? I'm sure I did. Oh, I've got to read that note from Deja, don't I? Because I know it's in the it's near the cave I'm going to, so. Okay, it's not journal. Maybe? Nope. That's the we know note. Ah, note from Jerry Rao, that'll be it. If it actually wants to select it, there we go. Told you it was the same place.
Hold!
Yeah, and the Cataract never goes back to Cyrodiil, ever. It just stays there permanently.
Hold! Now!
Ooh, flowers. Ooh, more flowers. Can't go wrong with flowers. Good, plentiful alchemy ingredients. You can't go wrong with that.
Hold! Now!
I am heading to the right location, aren't I? I get confused and I don't think I'm going the right path.
Hold! Now!
I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Like I'm very high. Ah, there it is. Through the cave-in cave. Crossbows are just more usable than bows. For some reason, bows don't like to quick draw. Cheese. Got to have more cheese. Always got to pick up the cheese wheels. Not quite sure why, but I always do. It's just force of habit. No, stay dead. That arrow you wouldn't have even woken if it wasn't but the fact that it got stuck on nothing. Getting stuck on nothing was the only reason you heard anything. Go back to sleep, little man. He will sleep eternally now because he is dead. I love how they just brainlessly go to the same spot where their friend just died. Like, brainlessly. Oh dear, Jerry Raz coming. Isn't he? He's like round the or has he gone back now? He's probably gone back now. Oops. They aren't very alert, are they? When you can sort of kill everything at once without them noticing. What's spaz? Something is spazzing out. Not quite sure what it is, but something's spazzing out. That's like clearly you're just a generic Imperial helmet. Oh, he must be in the lab. I wonder why he was so alert. I'm sure Nost's helmet is one of the. Yep. I'm sure it's one of the ones you have to make a replica of. I'm not quite sure why it's actually a displayable item because it's not special at all. It's just It's just a. Must probably just have like an engraving on the inside of like Nostra's name. Whee! Well, at least I don't have to come back here. This can be really glitchy if you get sent here for multiple quests. It can be really glitchy. Like, things don't respawn like they should. It can be really awful. Because it's using an actual set quest as well as Radiant shit quests. And it sort of screws up the Radiant shit quests. I mean, to be honest, screwing up Radiant shit quests is hardly a bad thing. I mean, they're crap and tedious, and they're just to feign extra content. I mean, I don't want them to not exist, but they can be over-present. The thing is, most quests in Fallout 4 are either semi-radiant or fully radiant. Pretty much all of them. You know, most of it's just busy work quests that have no meaning or purpose or anything. Root of Nern. Can't go wrong with Root of Nern. Actually, you can easily go wrong with Root of Nern. It's awful stuff. Not quite sure why anyone grows it. Maybe it's because it's so difficult and they do it because they can. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those. Also, I learned an important lesson from Out for Capital Acelands. If you're trying to edit a NIF, don't do it in NIF scope. Do it in body slide. If you're doing it for Skyrim, just do it in body slide, because body slide's actually better than NIF scope. NIF scope kind of sucks, and is like really, really awkward and often doesn't work. Flat out doesn't work. While body slide works really, really well. Even this is just for like editing random NIFs that have nothing to do with people. It can even port them from older Elder Scrolls games. No joke. You know, like older games. Like for example, you could port something from Oblivion to Skyrim with body slide easily. You'd probably lose all rigging and it'd probably lose collision, but the actual item would be there. If you knew how to rig things, you could rig it up as a weapon probably quite easily. Which is quite unusual to think that a tool that was designed primarily to just allow people to edit bodies surprisingly works really well at just editing random NIFs.
Divines bless you. Look at it. That's real Nord craftsmanship, that is.
No, it's real Imperial craftsmanship.
As a scout. Makes it harder for the enemy. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Now I can finally dump some shit at the museum. Unless Orion has another disaster calamity quest, something that prevents me from doing so.
The Emperor has been murdered right here in Skyrim.
The Dark Brotherhood can't do that. Player can do that, but the Dark Brotherhood can't. Oh. Settings, audio, music. Just in case it's copyrighted. I don't think it is, but you can never be too sure. I really need to clean my TV. Not really. It's just sort of dusty and rather disgusting, but just dusting it doesn't get it off, because obviously it's like attracted. Oh, there's the Macnarians.
How can I help? Ah, you're back as well. I want to thank you for your understanding. I am going to redouble my efforts at improving. I found something amongst Jalal's It was our father, Hagram's sword. And with Jalal dead, it passed. Thank you. Arian has already set a place for it, above the fire in the safe house.
Oh, you're here.
Oh dear.
I have some exciting news. A benefactor to the museum was impressed with the exhibits here and donated a relic from their personal collection. You can decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
Nah, Orion, like you're the only unique body in Skyrim. I just happen to know where that one lives. If I placed it there, it's because I just happen to know where it lives. Same with Blade of War. And found Valda's Lucky Dagger, or Grundy's Dagger. You know, so... Oh, Wind Shear I know I found already. Eagle's Bane I definitely know I found. No, that's the her scene quest. You're a debaser. Yes, I actually found that because Orion made me go get it. Ook. Zephyr stands out by being so generic. Nope. Now that's all done, now we can just go into the... I'm not going to go around the rest, I'll just to get as many as... No, that room's easy enough to just drop your crap in it. I definitely need to sort the books out into the library. So... That's what I've already done. Steal Orion's money because he doesn't need it. This museum survives on donations, which are surprisingly good. Let's just see what I can actually make. Basically, let's... might as well, just in case. No, I actually have hands of the reactor on that. Can you... It's heavy, so of course no one wants it. I never equip Dragon Priest masks, so I can always pick them back up when I need them. I'm convinced that one never displays properly. Some of these never, like some only display the like the random one. I actually like to sort of park myself next to the jewellery rack so I know it's actually doing something. Then you open console to stop every other process, you know, like AI processing, and just leave it so it can script go. Because it actually unequips and then reapplies everything, so it can take quite a while. But if you put console up, it goes so much faster. Of course, I don't run the newest version. That required like a full new save, which I wasn't prepared to do. You know, it's a lot more you know, it's a lot. You know, he just cleaned it up mostly. But you know, it's kind of. It wasn't worth. Oh, phone call. Hello? Hello, who is this? No, she's not working at the moment, I'm afraid. That would probably be better. Sorry. For some reason this microphone does not mute when you tell it to. Sometimes it wants to mute, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. So for some reason it does not want to display, you know, it does not want... I must have found at least one of these lessons of Vivek. Clearly not. Well, I have to dump all the books I do have. Books. And black books have to be placed manually. Click 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 click. Wow, I've got so much crap. Wait. I didn't mean to stick all my Infinium in there. I know where that's supposed to live. Some things just don't like displaying, no matter what you do. Oh my god, how many of these is there? How much of this crap have I picked up? Okay, hopefully this is running now. I don't know if it's actually finished, because of course I'm still waiting for the blue log. There it goes, it's done. Still updating. Ugh. The book sorting is tedious. There he goes. These are all skill books I apparently haven't read. So. That's probably one I've already maxed the skill for. Sometimes the menus really derp out when you... Oh, the other Infinium, that needs to go back to where it lives. Which is in the Daedric gallery. For some reason the black... Some things just don't go without you like manually forcing them, and I don't know why. No, that's just a consequence of being on an older build or something, I don't know.
How can I help?
I should. Yep, there's a Dark Brotherhood display. That's relatively new. There's probably quite a bit of monies in there. I've probably come down the wrong stairwell, haven't I? Lost Empires, yep, I have. I'm good at that. There we go. Might as well stick Mythic Dawn shit on here. Let's see if we can ever find it. Sorry, I don't like. I need to re-equip my belovies. I need to sell them. I can see what ones there. Sorry, wrong. Question is, do I have any black books in my baggie? No, so I'm actually missing 2 of them somewhere. This is more than I thought, actually. Otherwise, I was only missing 1. Clearly, I'm missing 2. Don't have a sigil stone yet either. Can't remember when you get that. I have it, I just don't have. Them don't have any mail. Azure Star. Ring of Hercene. What's up this end? There's some bits of the Daedric, some Bio Shadows which I've never found, Scourge which I've never found. So that's all that stuff. Now, I've got to go to the safe house and dump. Because I've got too much shit to sell to vendors, I need to find a different way of selling it, and the safe house cart should hopefully be do that. You've got to remember how to get into the safe house, which I don't, so. Carry on as normal. So at least that gets rid of a lot of my crap. Oh, I know, I should have gone into the Dragonborn Hall. Got rid of my. Sorry, I forgot. I've got stuff I need to get rid of, and I can probably guarantee that the Dark Brotherhood stuff hasn't gone. Yeah.
Yes, you need something?
Now I remember, the safe house is in the librarium. Which is obviously, I think, sort of main hub almost. It's for like more personal spaces. These are basically the other mods locations. So most of these are going to be empty. Like that's Helgen Reborn, I think. One of these is Helgen Reborn. Like this, you know, I've played through it, and all it did was cause more crashes near Helgen. So one of those last stand of bloody Alkia one. One of these gets turned into wheels all when I do that. That's like where the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild stuff goes. So let's see, Nakreen, I'm sure I've done Nakreen. Common sense would actually dictate that I check which ones I've done first. Dukan. Nakreen, yeah, I thought I'd done that. Nakreen. Dukan, Nakreen. Because it all depends on what. Because obviously I've done quite a few, but I've only purified a few. So Dukan is the only other one I've done. Crosis, Mordecai, Alok, Mirak. I know the Mirak. Konarik, Ragolt, Utar, Ukun, Tartamis, Zakrisos, Azidal, Dukan! 2 away from where I started. It strikes me as very much my luck. Hall of Secrets, which is also where vampire shit gets stored. And werewolf shit. Basically, anything that isn't like culturally acceptable gets stored in this one. Let's get a few ingredients. Can't go wrong with alchemy. Can't go wrong with alchemy ingredients. Shrooms. Can't go wrong with shrooms. At least when you're using them for alchemy. If you're using them for drugs, then shrooms are bad, but if you're using them for alchemy, then shrooms are amazing. I know I did Tamer and Harbeck. Because I've got Yarvak somewhere, I just can't use it. Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild again. Hand of Glory. Your Sorted Remains. No, so there's 4 more. Ah, maybe that's you only get that if you get a bonus. Ancient Shrouded is really well hidden. Like, really well hidden. It's in like this bloody, like, back end of nowhere location. I'm not kidding, it's like some bloody Nordic ruin in the arse end of nowhere, and it's like a secret door in it that you can only access at like certain times. It's really bad. You know, I really had to go a long way out my way to get it. Shrouded, 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 shrouded. Oh, I didn't mean to equip it. Oh, I'll equip one pair. See what it looks like, because it looks stupid. But with it unequipped everything. What? And now I've got to scroll again. Oh, mannequins, why you don't work properly? This is weird. It does not want to equip the armor at all. At all. It just does not want to do it. That's weird. Oh, when others fail. Stick it in the digester. That's apparently the only way that that's going to work. Totems of Hircine go there. Complete with two super realistic actual dead body. Oopsie. My armor. Like vampire bits. I mean, what? Like actual just vampire bits. That's really all that is. Now there is a secret way out. And I took the wrong one. Because I'm a doofus who has no idea where she's going. I took the wrong exit. Not quite sure how that hatch stays open if it opens downwards, but okay. Weirdness of Skyrim. Now, if you pull it downwards to open it, how does it stay up? Do you have to sort of awkwardly push it up and latch it? Who knows? Safe house is a nice player home. It even has a fridge. You know, Clutterbane has to be manually placed, doesn't it? And that display isn't built yet. Not gonna do alchemy. I'm not quite sure why you would want to enchant staves. I mean, I guess if you're really, really into staves, but in which case, why don't you just learn the spell? Weird. So even though it does have its own forge, complete with like visuals. It's actually a really nice. I think that's a de-enchanter actually, if I remember correctly. You know, it's quite a handy place. There's the cell cart. I'll never get rid of them otherwise. I just got so much shit. When I come back, there should be a nice pile of money waiting for me. Did I want to say the art mages extras? That'll get rid of the shit that you basically can't get rid of anywhere else. That'll get rid of a lot of it. Gotta go to the Lost Empires Hall, drop some of that Dwemer shit off, and maybe get rid of the blue suit of former armor in the process.
Greetings. Oh, really? In the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into. Greetings. See you around.
Now I've got to find the Hall of Lost. So it will probably be the last one I go to because I have no idea how to navigate this place despite having spent hours in here. I still have no idea where I'm going. It's amazing. You think I'd learn by now. But if you're going to have only one mod for Skyrim, this is definitely one of the ones I would say you would, just really a nice mod. It's definitely one of my favourites. I don't know how I ever live without it. To that point, it's just so much easier than like displaying everything in like your sorted player home's hand cream. Sorry. No, I don't have the tonal stuff. Actually, better keep those. Ash extractor, I've done that. That is Thieves Guild. Now I'm sure I did the focusing crystal. most of that's the archaeology section. It's clearly meant to have like all the ancient former stuff on it. Now what that's supposed to display? That's Ethereum Forge stuff. Do I have enough dwarven stuff to even put on this? Close enough. These are basically the assorted Dwemer dungeons that you get for finishing them. Sort of Nord ruins. Which I think I've actually done all of them. Now look at Oriel's blessing while I'm here. Oriel's bow. So some things just don't like to display with the auto script. Oh, do I have a compass? No, I know I had to do a compass. I swear I had to do a compass. Yeah, who knew? You have a different sort of compass. And cream again, sorry. Loaded. Max smithing, max enchanting, max alchemy. Civil. No, I know I have that. Because I know I've done that.
Oh my, that's beautiful. It's fantastic. You really recovered all this yourself, did you? Simply amazing.
More monies.
Henry could spend all day in here.
There's always more monies. You may not get it for selling the ship, but you get an infinite source of money flowing in through the donation box, which apparently means that whoever's visiting this museum is rich. Because, well, you know how much things in Skyrim cost. If a house costs only 5,000 in a moderately cheap town. Audio. No, control settings, dopey. That's better, now I can actually hear myself. Hear my music again.
Ryling's obsession with... Oh, if you're inquiring... The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
Hold! Now!
I may have... I told everyone he died during... Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Remember,
being old's not so bad.
Good business for the East Empire.
Spice. Take a look.
You will take my food, won't you? No, I don't need to be selling salt. Salt's good. Salt's an ingredient.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Yeah, something definitely happened to the smith here.
Looking to protect yourself?
He's fallen off a cliff and died. keep that if I need to make more bolts.
May your sword feast on storm-cloven flesh.
He had a surprising amount of money. Ooh. I smell alchemy.
Got something for just about everyone. It's good to see. Take a look.
My speech will probably be 100 before my alchemy is. No, look! I didn't even make any new potions.
Next time you need herbs and potions.
And I have still bought everything. I haven't even built any more potions. I have too many poisons. And that was just under poisons. Hand cream again. Hands really dry. But if I build up a layer in the morning and I don't have to put any on later, it's sort of... It just sort of comes back around.
I bet you could slay one of those mean old dragons.
Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need, my friend? Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Gems. No, that's what I need to sell. Is all the abject shit I picked up by accident. Fake cards. And I picked up so much junk. Most of it by complete accident. Look how many plates I picked up by accident. So I wanted something that was on the plates. Take a few more of my poisons. And I've still got loads and loads of poisons. Actually, 20 ingredients. You can bait like 1 or 2 more poisons, can't you? Yay, you can buy 3 more of my poisons.
Make sure to recommend us to your associates.
Another store down and my pile of junk has not diminished. Chronic hoarder.
Spare some gold.
Take a good look let me... Oh, what? Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
At least I can sell circlets here. God, there's those clothes and booties aren't worth anything.
Finally.
Miserable cow. Probably because no one was in the market for that many clothes.
The Emperor has been murdered. Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the MC.
Well, that's Trip to Solitude over and done with. Where to next? White Run or Windhelm? Which do I pick? Which do I pick?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
I don't even know which one I picked. It's 20, so at least I'm going to a whole capital. I just wiggle my mouse around with my eyes shut and hope, and didn't know which one I landed on. So I could be anywhere. Riften! Great!
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
You know what? Fuck it.
Hold! Nah!
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warm.
May your beds be warm, and your food sweet.
With moon sugar, because that's all Khajiit sell. They don't use regular sugar, they just use moon sugar. Because if you're Khajiit, you're apparently immune to whatever nasty effects it has, and like hallucinogenic, or not, or they like the hallucinogenic effect and lace every bit of their food with it. One of the two. What the? They don't even know how to go around their own barricades. And these idiots are in charge of defending a fort. It's kind of worrying, really. Yeah, if I'm straight lining it, I should make it there in time.
Hold! Nah!
I knew! Ew. Disgusting being. So close to town. The Imperials are everywhere.
The guards have been saying things about you. But you're the one that one.
The guards? You're the guard. Ugh.
Never mind.
One of 2 guards in this town. What do you do? Actually, little store should be able to sell some shit.
Yeah?
Apart from the humorous name, you have absolutely nothing. You don't even work as a store. So, apart from your humorous name, and it reminds me of a hilarious scene in Star Trek, there's nothing about you that's interesting. You don't even work as a store, probably because it's not, yeah, because it's not like 8 AM yet. Oh no! Skellies! Now the dead skellies. Oh, it actually worked. I was very surprised. Let's see Alexi's key work. I always am. I'm not used to it working. Where are you? You got back up from the dead, have you? Oh no. Bears. Target with extreme prejudice. Wipe them out before they can spread bone break fever.
Wold? Now.
You know what? Oh, I can't eat goats. I can't eat goats. Where are some delicious bandits when you need them? Magic! That can only mean delicious people. Ow! Goblins! I wanted delicious people. Thought that I have some banditos. To eat some delicious people. And this evil beast, the inner beast came out, and I need to eat something or someone. This place is full of banditos. It shouldn't be a problem. Great, the physics haven't taken off.
Never should have come here.
So that's how it's supposed to happen. They're not supposed to just stand up. The corpse isn't supposed to stand up. That must be the last one. Yeah, great, the corpse is in the air again. I don't go to civilized areas like this, that would be stupid. Oh, great. I definitely killed that dragoness here. Well, at least I can kill them, like... apparently I'm not immune to fucking Fusro Da. Apparently nothing's immune to fucking Fusro Da. I think I'm actually more vulnerable. No. Turning back. Oh. I definitely killed this one. Unless it was when I crashed, I don't know. And your gigantic ass. And shouts locked up. Why do shouts always lock up when you need them? And I'm done. That's what I get for trying to fight without, like, healing. Oh well, I feel less gram. Yeah, this is heavily modded. Definitely heavily modded. Definitely heavily modded. So, I've got the mod list is in the description of the video, so... This particular thing is a model from immersive creatures, which is actually what I'm fighting at the moment. These things I'm fighting are also immersive creatures, so... This, however, is not. That's something I added in personally. You won't find that mod anymore. You might find component bits of it, but you won't find it as it. No, not now. It's the worst possible. Land, bitch. I swear I've already killed you, but still. Oh. Why won't you land? You've been hit by Drenger and you're supposed to land. Stay grounded. This is not gonna work. Glug 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 glug. It's magic, or it's not really an issue. Don't even try to fight when I haven't got one. Like full health, because you. Oh. Shout's locked up. Can't do anything. Shout. Should have landed this. I definitely killed her before. Well, now to continue back to where I was heading.
Hold! Now!
At least I can see where I'm heading now. Oh no! Great, things I could have devoured when I was beast, but no. Necromancer. Oh, don't. Oh, you're spamming the. I'll make you move like a slug power. Silly Hess. I'll. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Overpowered mages. Wouldn't be so bad if it didn't slow you to the speed of a slug.
Hold! Now!
Almost there.
Hold! Now!
Oh, my sharp butt over there. Extreme prejudice. Got bone break fever one too many times.
Hold! Now! You can't hide from me.
Why is it always frost? Like... What? do they even have any other spells except that fucking ice bite? I mean, at least you're an ice mage, it all makes sense that you do. I'll see you burn. What, frostburn? That's not burning, that's freeze. You're supposed to say freeze in a really, really hammy accent. You know, really bad joke when you use ice magic. I'm supposed to say, I'll see you burn. That's for fire magic, which no one seems to actually bother using. And it's always bloody frost, which has the added downside of making you a slug when it hits. Now, where do we even have to go in here? Fire mages. That's a first. Normally the ice mages and lots of them. And none of these mages have even thought of going through this mysterious portal. Not one. Oh dear. I mean, I know we're in a Daedric realm, but do we have to have the 3 genetic clones sitting next to each other? And then another one of the genetic clones over here? In fact, no! I think they are all exactly the same. Yes, they are. Well, clearly there's only one template for humans in Daedraland, because they are all genetic clones.
You're here. Beginning to think you might not make it. I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big nut. Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
Drunken tomfoolery.
I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years. Just a prank? Just a prank? This may have begun as a minor amusement.
To be honest, no, it's not a prank, because pranks often involve bodily harm to someone. This is just like a drunken bender.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping.
He is by far the most chill and kind of benign Daedra. I mean, he doesn't do... I mean...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
This is a local favorite.
Well, I'm now miles away from where I started. And no one's confused that I suddenly showed up here. Unless it was another drunken bender and I somehow ended up here. One of the two. It's probably one of those.
Gods in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
Things need to change.
Well, yes, the guards all over Skyrim are lazy and undisciplined. This isn't the Imperial Watch, where you pick up a bloody teacup and they'll chase you down across the entire country. He's calling you scum in a hilarious way.
All I can think about is my son, my soul. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
I just say I already own the alchemy shop. I thought I might. You know, I do so much business here, I thought I might as well own it. She has not respawned. So she is completely out of it. So Whiterun's dead, basically. There's nothing to... You also own a non-existent manor house. The only evidence that it even exists is a key, which makes it think that's all part of Nazim's lie. Might as well become Whiterun property mogul. There we go. Own this pretty much this entire district.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man believing in school, I say.
In Whiterun, probably not Skooma. I think the drug racket in this town is sleeping tree sap. I think Skooma doesn't have much presence here because your soldier keeps them all out. Yeah, drug dealers are very territorial. Well, since we've been dumped in Whiterun by Sanguine, we might as well go kill... Who knew? He was helping me do Sifis' will. Or at least... Who knows with Sifis? I don't think Sifis does anything. I think Sifis just sits there making sure the Night Mother can tell you shit. And that's about it. I think Sifis' entire involvement is basically sit there and keep the Night Mother alive. Or at least talking psychically, creepily. Who knows? And maybe the Night Mother is Sifis. Who knows? If Sifis is the formless void, I think Sifis may be the Night Mother. Unholy matron. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've got a Daedra friend. I mean, not like every other. I mean, when this little Sharkling dies, there is going to be a massive fight, like between the Daedra as to who gets the soul. Great barricades there.
Oh, did you need something? Yes?
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
But the Dominion's in Skyrim. I've met them, they're assholes. They have prisoners. And if you don't... They give you an option of confess or don't confess, and therefore you're concealing the truth, and therefore you're... Or a Talos worshipper, and their form must die. Sorry, I had to. Just so the guard that... You know, so the guards come up to a dead body and then say, let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll before noticing she's been murdered. And the answer from the corpse is yes. Someone did steal my sweet roll. It's the perfect crime. So, where's the next location? Obviously not back up there, the Dawn Star. Eh, might as well go to Riverwood. Get Moonstar started. Oh, that could be a thing for next video, next stream, because it is now 1 o'clock, which means it is time to end. I actually may return. Today might be a special case where I might return later. In like an hour or so. Because the reason it's earlier today is because it was kind of I don't know what was going on. So it might actually return later. Probably not, but so don't hold your breath. But might return later on. But where's the sun when you want? Typical. Right overhead. That'll have to do. I don't like having shade, but if it has to do, it has to do. Nope, that's the end of the Skyrim. No stupid exit save. And that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Good. Bye.